people all the time and felt lonely. I was busy and busy and busy and felt empty. I was like a man out in this pond, treading water like a maniac to keep my head above it all, while swearing coolly on my good life, my right grasp of the truth. I had preached conversion, but ignored transformation. I peddled God's story like a surefire formula, waving my arms thousands of times toward the heaven, decrying evil, praising religion. It wasn't until I was driven to my knees that I realized my arms weren't long enough to reach God. I couldn't do enough, or say enough to deserve God's favor. It wasn't until I dropped my arms and shut up that I could feel and realize that God was reaching to me. And feel God breathing into me for the first time. And if there's anything that unites us this morning, brothers, it's our condition on life support. Oh, I know we can get along really fine on artificial ventilators. All of us do it. We do it really well. And we can use times like this morning to breathe in God's acceptance of who we are. So who are you? I mean, it's kind of a big question. Besides, between what we're supposed to be, want to be, and fool ourselves into thinking we are, it's kind of hard to zero in on the man behind the skin. And we spend a lot more on our recreation, our appearance, our possessions than we do on getting to know ourselves. And let's face it, as good as all those things are, they are pretty good for making sure that we don't get to know who we are or how we feel. I mean, feeling insecure, let's drive something glitzy all the time. Let's only wear the finest. Or let's talk about who we know, what we've done, where we've been all the time. Let's find some way to do that. Or maybe we're feeling distant from God, so let's go out there and serve people. Or go back to the church and work for Jesus until we're so exhausted that we wonder if it's all a game. If there's anything I've discovered in the last years, brothers, it's when my faith feels phony, it's not God who's changed. So I pray this morning that you just let go of all you came in with. Your preoccupations, your should-haves, your would-haves, your could-haves, all the guilt that sometimes drives us. Let go. It's time, to chip away again at the sadness and the disappointment and the anger that has seized many of us on many levels. It's time to laugh like we mean it, share like we mean it. Because when pain cleanses us, or goodness, or our brother's love, God's love cleanses us, we know. We know that no matter how popular we are, no matter how wealthy we are, no matter how strong we are, every one of us is carried this morning here by loving arms that love us just the way we are. God, we need to feel your pleasure in us. We need to feel your acceptance of who we are and who we are not. We want to be genuine and authentic and maybe even transparent. Left to my own device, I go 1,000 ways, and I grab a mask and build a wall. Please, help. Well, my artsy-fartsy, touchy-feely, rock and roll Christian brothers, it has been good being with you this morning. It's been a fragrant experience. And don't worry about my $1,000 suit. I'm loud. I'm just willing to burn it when I leave your zip code. I am concerned about your name, though. No Robin Hood and 60-plus Little Johns does not make a band. And the thought of some of you in tights, I'd be glad that I did not eat breakfast. But it's good being with you. Yes. And just because you've been very attentive this morning, I am knocking $2 off off my newest exercise video. My newest exercise video. Look at my spiritual muscle. Only available on the internet at studpuppy.com. I am the Reverend Billy Bob T.Y. It has been good to be with you, as I've said 3 times already. I am, for better or for worse, discovering who I am. How about you? Are you willing? Are you willing to do with your brothers?
Yeah.
All right. In the words of Brother Tony during his long-haired pot smoker, do anything for a sniff of perfume days. Keep it real. And I meant the last part. Be real. Yeah.
I think I can speak for everyone. Oh, yeah.